Hey people, how are you doing? It's Rad from Rada. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the brand new live tarot hour with me in this lunar eclipse. So, as I'm in Bulgaria, actually now it's midnight and the moon is quite full out there, quite shiny. So, before we start with your questions, let's first talk about the rules that you have to follow in order that your question will be qualified for me to answer. First, as per written, you get to ask no, yes or no questions. So that means that questions that contains will I or similar to that gets not qualification, as the answer will be obviously yes you will, or yes you will, or no you will not. Questions regarding location also does not qualify, and as well questions that regards to timing, as timing, in order to be quite accurate for timing, you need to actually lay down a full spread. And as we are doing one card reading and no spread is involved, I cannot answer a timing question. So, with all that being said, let's first start with a one card reading for each element. Excuse me. So we can see what that eclipse will bring us. And by shuffling the card, by the way, for your questions I will use two decks. This is one which I'm going to use now for the one card reading for each element. This is that I'm going to use after I'm done with this reading, so I don't shuffle the decks all over again with when the questions are in progress and we get quite a few of them. So basically, one more thing, you should know that one card reading should be accepted as an entertainment. By any meaning, you should not, I again repeat, you should not base your choices on this one card. You have to use it as a reference or as a guidance, but at the end of the day, you do what suits you best, as the consequences of your actions will not be on my shoulders after that. You will be the responsible for the outcome of your actions, you and only you. So with that being said, let's start with the fire sign. The fire sign gets the Nine of Cups. And with this card, the fire sign will be on the verge of accomplishing something, but not quite yet. Anyway, they are granted their time to sit in one place and count their blessings and feeling joyful and quite happy of where they are. Now the important thing is that even this card is passive, as it comes as the elements of water. The time will come when they have to move forward, and despite that they are feeling quite happy and quite comfortable in their position, some new actions and that involve a particular risk has to be taken in order to manifest, finish whatever they are aiming for. So by that being said, with this card, chasing monetary success actually will not give you a great result, as whatever you are chasing, you have to chase it for the sake of it and because it makes you quite happy, instead of seeking a maximum material profit out of it. The air sign gets the King of Wands, and with that king, the air sign needs to start brainstorm and kind of try to find a way to implant their ideas in the future. But the King of Wands is someone, even is a fire sign, this is a king of no movement, as this king is very good in making the other people acting upon his ideas. So this is pretty much a leadership position, but because you have to kind of show yourself as a leader, you should not show your weak spot to the world. You should try to cover them up so you can kind of shine in front of the others with your own presence, and by this convincing them to follow you in your ideas. With this king, a great responsibility is coming, and with this king you should set your goals higher, as this king is someone who does not accept failure, and he is someone who always wants the best out of everything. The next sign comes water, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, I think I spoke about it previously, and this night is about value. So the water signs get to understand the real value of the situations in front of them, and finding a room to grow forward from where they are. So basically, for you water signs, the work has just started. So keep pushing, slow and steady. Make sure that you are kind of taking everything under consideration, and you are working toward manifesting your goal by how can I put it in words, actually, by clearing out every minor obstacle in your way, because at the end really the minor obstacle can destroy you. So this is about taking everything, every little thing under consideration. Live a simple life, and you will find yourself quite happy about it. And at the end comes the earth sign. A lot of people are waiting, that I know, and the earth sign get the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, I like the poem for the Ace of Cups, which says that a spot in your heart once empty shall be refilled again. And so earth signs, nothing will feel the same when this thing strikes you and you feel extremely happy. Nothing will be same when you see it through that overflowing joy that you will experience. So the Ace of Cups is about making a big step toward a certain dream that you had. It is not only that, but it's not actually making the first step, but seeing that this dream is actually possible for you to achieve, since you haven't seen it that way in the past. So basically, whatever you're dreaming of, believe that it can come true. So this is overall the quick reading for the 4 signs. And hi guys and girls, of course, I'm waiting for your questions when I shuffle the decks. So go ahead, ask. Hello, pussycat. I am fine, thank you. I just have to shuffle the second deck, and I will start going through your questions. One thing, bear in mind that apart from the written one, I will not be able to answer just as much as question as I am capable of answering to the written one. But I strongly believe that this will not be the last live tarot hour. And if my schedule is free, I don't want to make any promises, but I may return back and answer your questions when the stream goes into a video on YouTube, so your comments will be there. So I'm going at the start because I saw some questions which are qualifying. So Bill says, "Hi Rad, what is my prospect of starting law school in this fall?" And your prospect is the magician. The magician says that this is basically what you have to do, man. It's your calling, it's your skill. You will actually done great. I don't know, but with this card, you may be straight ace in this thing. So I hope this is answering your question. So Mura Miller asks, what is going to happen with me and Ryan? And that's Eight of Pentacles. And now if you have patience and you are ready to go through all the ups and downs, things will happen. I mean, you can end up in a very, very good place. You have to look at this card as a blacksmith, and that your relationship with this person is the metal which the blacksmith is working. And what happens into the metal, it goes into the furnace, then into the water, and the metal is shaping, so it's constantly changing into ups and downs. But at the end, the blacksmith is achieving exactly what the blacksmith wants. So basically, you can have what you want as soon as you are ready to go through all the ups and downs and you are ready to patiently work on this relationship. Let me find some question that qualifies. Esther Wow asks, can you tell me something about my love life? And something about your love life is that if you actually are more reachable to the people around you, you can have a really good love life. What I try to say is that people around you are finding you very high for their capabilities. So basically that speaks that they just don't have the guts to ask you on a date. That's the thing. When I'm going to have a romantic commitment, no questions that involves time. So Susan Connor asks, what do you see for me? Ace of Cups. Basically, in general, I can see dreams come true, but this is not only about dream, this is about feeling fulfilled emotionally. So if you're craving for a relationship, it will happen. If you're craving for a good job and this is what it brings you down, it will happen. So basically, if you have a denial in something into the past, now you will have an improvement for it. What do you think about Leos for the next month? I don't do astrology, I'm sorry. Why is the lunar... Okay, Kayla asks, what is the lunar eclipse supposed to show to me? King of Pentacles is this man. See, the man that hosts prosperity and the man that likes to own things. So basically this is the lunar eclipse what is holding for you. What will happen in between you and this man, that remains to be seen. Just you need to bear in mind that if you fall into his nets, he will own you. So be tough, be strong, be ready to fight with him. Be equal to this person. That is what I'm trying to say. Let me find another question. Okay, Seda asks, tell me about my love life. Three of Cups. That speaks for a lot of empathizing. with people that are in your closest circle, and just maybe something may start in it, but it will be something small at the start. So pretty much you need to start acting spontaneously. Do not expect anything from everyone, and just the one that is right for you will come. Just need to have patience for it. Kayla McCall asks, current love situation. I don't know, are you testing me, but with this card I can also tell you patience is the virtue. I mean, I don't know if you got a partner or not, but if you do, with this card you need to be able to accept your partner opinion. If you don't, then probably the one that you're focused at, it is not the one that is suitable for you, and you need to have to find a middle ground in between you both. Now searching for other question. Liz Wakes. I'm sorry if I'm spelling it wrong. Lizowski, I think it is. Liza Lizowski. Asks, can you tell me about my current part in love? The Empress. Your current part in love? Well, that card, excuse me, as a general interpretation in love may mean pregnancy, yes, but the card says that you will sow your efforts from the past. So if you have chased someone, you will end up with him. If you have been alone but you made some plans for someone, now it's time to start executing them. But the most important thing with this card is nurture yourself, abandon yourself. I mean, clinch to abundance for you, and basically try to nurture your own thing, your own being, and by this you should be independable with the other people, and the right one for you will come, as the Empress never stays alone. She has her own emperor. That's what it is. So Susan Basanjaf asks guidance for me regarding what is next step for my love life. Your next step is a transition ending. If you are in relationship, then I can only tell you that this relationship is coming to its natural end, and you will not feel bad about it. It may not come to its natural end. Okay, it just needs something new in this relationship. It may come to its natural end, but it may be a calling to change it into something new. So what I'm trying to say is that, for example, let's say that you are living together and now this is no longer enough. So you have to either do marriage or part ways. So basically this is what is coming for you. The current state of the relationship you have, if you are not single, it is ending and you have to go into a new cycle. If you are alone, then your loneliness is coming to an end. Pretty much. Please, people, stop asking questions that does not qualify. As just wasting time. How can you stay grounded during the new moon and the eclipse energy? Oh, that's not a question for the tarot. I mean, you can stay grounded by doing some meditation, closing your own energies, but this is not a topic um, to this live stream. Okay, so Julie Boswell asks, I am separate from my husband currently and I wonder if you see the outcome. I can see only the end of your cycle, Julie, and the end of your cycle is this. This could be, actually this is a subject of a professional reading, as I cannot define what that one is. It could be a new man in your life, it could be your son, or it could be your husband. The thing is that this person is just not sitting on one place, and if it's a new person that is coming in your life, it will just strip you off from your marriage and you will pretty much go with him. If it is your son, then your son has some contribution to it, and probably or not son but child, it will probably make some attempts to, get you back together. But really, I just can't see from just one card what exactly is happening in your marriage. I'm sorry. Shishay Wilson, question about my life. Question about your life. You have to basically follow your dreams, and there is no other way around it. So whatever your feelings are pointing you toward, this is the place that you need to go forward for. Basically, this is what the card points. So if you're doing something that does not satisfy you, you just have to stop doing it and do something that really, really fills up your heart with joy. Okay, Renegade asks, what can you say about the current energy of things for me? The Fool. And this is a card of basically placing you into the nowhere, and this is actually a good thing. It's because you can go wherever you want, because the Fool sits in between two infinities, and between two infinities you can actually plan and set your goal for whatever it is. So basically these energies about you, I can say they are neutral, and you're the only one who can point them into the right direction. So be accountable what you want to do and start making some steps about it. And one thing about the Fool is that you don't have to focus right now of what is obstructing you doing it. You have to focus on your goal and what the profit will be at the end of it, and this will give you strength to pass through every obstacle forward. Just to give you an example, a peasant in the medieval wanna become a knight, and it can become a knight, but just the peasant doesn't see yet what is in front of him as an obstacle, going all through the bureaucracy and stuff like that. But the peasant is determined to do so, so step forward, and eventually after years you can see it as a knight into the round table. Uh, So Carmelita asks, I would like to know the outcome with a Virgo that has came back in my life. I'm also a Virgo. Uh, yeah, the outcome will be determined by you, but very soon this is the end of a cycle. Because the chariot says that this is a preparation for a jump, so you and him will kind of reach and prepare for a very important jump forward. So basically that speaks that you and him will have a very important interaction, empathizement in the future, basically deciding the future in between you both. And based on that decision, which can be anyone's guess, will be determined what will be the outcome of you. But if you both are determined to be together, you can be together despite every difficulties you may have along the way. Nux asks, what do you see for my romantic relationship? This person, and actually he or she, because it could be also a female, but it is very decisive person, and it is someone who does not show his feelings, and it's pushing forward, so it may annoy you a little bit, and it's not just a little bit, a lot. It may annoy you a lot, but with this night, it all comes to physical attraction at the start. So basically, you don't get to search for emotions at the start. So no romance. It is just sex, at least at the start. But sometimes from sex, real feelings are born. So don't get discouraged from it. Anna Perovic, if I am spelling it right, asks, what is my future career-wise? Six of Cups. That speaks for a very peaceful future, at least for the next year, because the tarot reading is for the next year. Peaceful future, probably doing things that you want to do. The material gain, I can't say that it will be very big, but at least you will feel yourself peaceful without troubles at all and happy of what you're doing. So basically, a good career future for you for the next year. DGLL asks, what do you see for my future, please? That card, I like to say, if the truth is the key that sets you free, then what is the denying of truth makes you a slave. So D, you have to start thinking out of the box, because your opinion right now can be go just as far as you want it to be, and your ideas, your views, your achievements. It is just you have to stop following other people. That's the thing. You have to stop following the taboo, and you will be able to move forward extremely quickly. Pia Lillian Carlson asks, what do you have for me this time, love and work? I'm just focusing on love because work is now second question. But this is probably someone in your past which you kind of neglected or didn't put much attention to him. It's now coming into your life, and it is laying all it out that you did wrong to him and something like that. And actually this is anxious, this is being anxious and trying to overcome an old fears, and you can do it as much as you focus yourself on the future, because the past is the past. If what I tried to say is that yesterday is yesterday, and if you try to recapture it, you will only lose tomorrow. So whatever you have done, you did, and you should not have regret for it, as probably was the best thing that you could have done at that point of time. Uh, oh man. Uh, Isaac Xavier asks, "Hello, what do you see for me?" Uh, Nine of Pentacles. And with this, I'm seeing you. I don't know what you are implanting, but this is about, career or love. But this is about sitting on a high horse, implanting your skill, relying on your old experience, and by this you will do a very good maneuvers forward for yourself. But somehow this card comes as a lonely existence, as sitting on a high horse. Most of the people doesn't have the courage to ask you for certain things. So if you're trying to be polite, and even if someone that does not match with you come along your way, just you have to know that a little kindness against them can go for a long way. Eker1985, can you pull a card for me on a job area? I can. Two of Cups, you'll find yourself working into a very good environment. People which are surrounding you will be very pleasant. A possible team with someone, of course, you have to reach out. Now the scene here, two people combining to form something else, a third one. So basically this is a work in team which will be kind of pleasant for you to work with. So basically no stress for you in the job. Toin T asks, what do I need to know about my love life? Two of Pentacles in you, Toin, is going to juggle in between a lot of love. Well, pretty much that's that. And you have to kind of divide your time among a lot of things. This could be dividing your time accordingly in between your job if you're working and in between someone that you want to be with, or dividing your time in between two people just so you can scale with whom you want to be involved with. So basically it is entirely up to you, but you will be very, very busy regarding your love life. So wish I had that card though. Trish, with a very long surname, which I will pronounce wrongly, asks, "Hi Rad, what can I expect from this lunar eclipse?" And you can expect a certain maneuver of yours to be very successful, basically for job. This is a cute business sense. So basically, I don't know what you're working, but it will just the answer for you. It will come straight away, and people will follow it, and actually they will be amazed with what you came in. You will be asked to lead something, I think, based on that card. And it is not just only that, But even in in the romantic life, this queen is just a fire center of the universe. So you can expect a lot of people to go around you and try to be in your inner circle. Will you let them in? That depends on you. God is truth. I'm sorry for it, but I can't answer that question. Stephanie asks, what does my crush feel towards me? Uh, I will pull a card. Judgment. And this is his wake-up call. So he feels that you are the one. If this is what is actually you are seeking. So basically, I'm happy for it. Or should I say, I wish I had your card. Please, people, don't ask second questions. I mean, I remember whom did I give an answer, and okay, Naisha Serene asks, or Serene, I don't know, asks, what do you see for my love life? I'm dating a Sagittarius male, I think. So for her, we got the Wheel of Fortune. That card is associated with karmic events. So this could be a karmic relationship. But karmic relationship doesn't mean a love relationship. So be careful how you approach that person. Or if it is not in such big impact for you, that will be a very meaningful event where you will have actually the self-esteem to either make it or break it. So basically it will be entirely up to you. But if it is on the first meaning where it comes as a karmic, then you have to be very careful with this one, as you don't know how it's going to turn out. Are you going to be a karmic friends, karmic lovers? Who knows? Kia Light asks, Lunar Eclipse and my life. And Lunar Eclipse and your life will bring a middle road for you. So basically you will be protected from everything extreme that you're about to make. That speaks that you will be very emotionally balanced, and you will be able to create magic with your feelings, with your emotions. So with that being said, people that are usually annoys you will stop annoying you, because you will see that their annoyment just doesn't have any point and doesn't have any meaning for you. So you can expect peaceful times moving forward. If it comes to a relationship, then this card speaks that you will find someone that you will connect into a very deep level beyond emotions, and this usually speaks for a very, very, very good friends, nothing more. Jennifer Godfrey asks, tell me about my love life. Oh man, everybody asks for a love life. Page of Cups. If this is not a child, then this is an assessment of the big picture in front of you. So let's imagine that particular outcome. Let's say that several people are trying to catch your attention, And at the end, what will happen is that you will just be tired of waiting, and you will feel very emotionally unsatisfied because you're not romantically involved in neither of them. So you will try to exclude their minor disadvantages and see them for the big picture in your life. I mean, how they will compete with you for a long term. And by this, you will give someone a goal. This is what I see about your love life, Jennifer. Felimore loves to cut asks, what is going to happen with love life for me? I have been single for a while. Okay. Are you a female? I don't know. Well, that's a man. Or if it is not, if it is a woman, it is a woman with heavy masculine behavior, a very active one. If it is a man, it's a very active one. But either of these cases, these people, they are not emotional. I mean, you have to impress them with your particular mental skills. So basically, when you meet that person, watch what you're saying to them, because this is what matters for them. And also, because they're not emotionally involved in relationships, all that matters is the outer look for them, at least for the start. So basically, when you're going out on a date with someone, try to give the best to kind of have a very good outer look. I watch the sunrise asks, any message about my current relationship with my boyfriend? The devil. And yes, the message is that if you want, you can set yourself free out of it. If you see and feel that he is kind of trying to control you. But this card actually speaks for, I will say it just straight, for a lot of sex. This is just what the card is speaking. It is a desire to be with one another. You just will not have enough of one another, and this is where some certain uncomfortable events may occur, and you may burn out the relationship quite fast. So basically, you need to time your primal instincts of being very, very close to him all the time. Sophia A asks, can you tell me what I should expect for my month for next month income wise? Page of Wands. This is a new way of increasing finances. However, you will need to have someone helping you. You will not be able to do it alone. And the idea you will have will be brilliant, but at the start people will think that has no prosperity in it. Keep shouting it out, even if you're the lonely voice in the desert, because eventually someone will listen. Anisha Knox asks, what my love like I think life is that looking like. The Hermit. And you, Anisha, you are about to go away from the world for a while, just so you can scare out what is working for you and what light shines for you out there into this darkness that you're going through right now. But don't be afraid from it. When you step out from that period of time, which should not be that long, I mean couple of months, maybe 3, then you'll actually be able to scale and see who is out there for you, because there is one there for you. It's just now you are not capable of seeing it, and you have to go through that solitude so you can actually value that person for the future. But you need to withdraw from the ideas of others. Okay. Shannon Colt asks, how do things with Peyton me look? And things are looking good for now, but you have to move forward. I mean, there is no other way around it, because that card indicates that the ship is in your harbor, but it's going to departure soon, and you have to go on it. So basically, push forward. You don't stay on one place. You don't be passive in this relationship. Implant forward, asks for more, and more will be given. KK asks, can you tell me about my dance career? And yes, I can. First of all, wherever you're going, at least for the next year, you will be extremely satisfied from the results out of it. Monetary success, I can't say so, but probably some foundations for increasing it into the future. Therefore, at the end, you will be able to see that you can achieve much more out of it. So basically, this is, even that you are very happy with where you are, you will ask for much more. You will ask for much more. You will ask for more challenges in front of you, and just these challenges will put a very solid foundation into your career. Louise Brown asks, do you see my photographic art as a good source for an income? It can be, but there is a lot of work that needs to be done. So, when I drew that card, this is a card which says spark of this inspiration. So basically, you need to act fast. You need to find a room to grow very fast. Either way, the spark will fade away. If you are able to maintain the spark of inspiration, then furthermore you have a lot of orders, a lot of room to grow. But you need to find your own thing in this photographic art. And as your own thing, I mean what you are exactly good of shooting. And when you find this one out, you will be able to specialize in it and turn it into a very good source of income. Sayam work, can I win a lottery? Man, if I could have answered that, do you think that I would have been I would have not scratching a lottery tickets? Mimi0324 career move. Yes and no. What I mean is that you will be given a chance to as a seed plant, but is this seed is gonna grow? That remains to be seen. So basically, when you're given the chance to do so, don't give it too much hope. You just try to be grounded about it, and try to be practical about it. Do you see it's possible? Can you see it possible? If you can see it possible, then go for it. If you don't, if you think it's just a fantasy, then you just try to get away out of it, because probably you will repeat an old mistake from the past that you don't want to have it on your way. Alex Rodriguez, no, I'm not a medium, I'm just interpreter. I just interpret cards. Okay, Paulina Pierre asks, what type of energies are coming my way with this eclipse? Seven of Pentacles. This is about realizing what works for you and what doesn't. So the Seven of Pentacles is about taking a break and cutting off what does not give you prosperity, and trying to measure is your efforts are giving the fruit of the things you're doing. So basically, the energies that will come to you are that they will kind of push back the unprofitable things that you're attending. So if something is not working out for you, you just need to know that it just doesn't work to work, and move forward with what is actually working for you. So in that way, many things can be lost, yes, but whatever it is working out for you, it will give a great result. Um, Alexandra G. Hi Rad, what can I expect from starting a new career? The Emperor. I have very stable position actually. This card speaks for solidity. I have very determined structural actions. So basically this speaks for a very long-term career with monetary gain, prosperity, rules, order, and a hierarchy is brought to bear. So basically, no bullshitting in your career. You actually work what you want to work, and I can't say that you will feel happy about it, but at least you will know why you're working it. With this, I can say that you will show a lot of professional skills, and people will like you, and they will give you room to grow. And one day, just one day, you may turn out to be some sort of a chief in there. Elaine asks, can you give me any advice about my love life? Four of Wands. And I don't know why you are asking that, as this card indicates that you can be quite happy if you stay in one place and you just look around and see how potential you can be in your love life. I don't know what you're craving for, but probably there is someone that is craving for you. So why don't you just look around yourself? Maria Mikhailova asks, what is the outcome of being transparent with one's feelings? An opportunity that comes with the flow, and if not catch it, flies by. So you're being transparent and the opportunity comes for you, you just don't hesitate, you go for it. Angel Fideli, I think I'm spelling it right, asks, what can I expect with love during eclipse? I'm sorry, but with this card I can say, at least during eclipse, nothing. But hey, there is a dawn on the horizon. You just have to pass through the eclipse period, and probably your time will come to experience something. Natalia Cheney, I think I'm spelling it right. What can I expect with my love life during this eclipse? The Chariot. You can expect of making a big jump forward. So let's give it that scene. Let's say that you're trying to be with someone, or someone is trying to be with you, but you're finding it very, very hard. At the end, you say, just screw it, I'm going for it. And regardless, despite every obstacle, you just find yourself a conviction, strength and determination to push forward, and as you push forward, the path for you both will be revealed. Love Warp asks, what is in store for me? Thank you. It's the King of Cups, and the store for you is emotional expression. So not every emotion that you feel needs to be expressed in the world. Some of them has to stay for you. You just show only emotions that worth showing. So basically, this is a test for you from someone, just to see how cool you are, and you shouldn't lose your cool. Just act like someone professional. I watched the sunrise asks general advice, life advice, please. The strength. And this is going beyond that. I mean, this card shows that you're experiencing some difficulties. These difficulties, they seem that they don't have any meaning for you right now, and it is pointless to push through why this is happening to me and things like that, but they do have meanings, and it will come a time where all the difficulties will be overwhelmed and you will be able to push through them, and when you sit at the top of the mountain that you are climbing right now, you will survey the vista and you will see that everything had its meaning, and what is in front of you could have not been reached if you haven't been through all these difficulties that you're going through right now. Marina Lori asks, card for love, please. The Fool. And this is just before the beginning. So from you, it is asked to act spontaneously. If you feel something, say it out to the one that you're toward the one that you're feeling, and basically you will have a response. So be spontaneous. Rooster Rhodes asks, Rad love please. The Hangman, and I'm sorry Rooster, not right now. And the thing is that every attempt you make kind of not going to be successful, because this particular period of time you have to wait, and the attempt will be made towards you. This is how you will know that the person is coming. So basically you just sit tight, do nothing, and the problem will be solved virtually by itself. The more you do, the harder it gets. Cindy Channon asks, Brad, can you pull a card for my romantic love life? Four of Pentacles. And I don't know how exactly to interpret just that one card for you, Cindy. It speaks that you will be in your comfort zone, but that may mean that you will not find anyone that can bring you in your comfort zone, or you will be someone that is in your comfort zone. Regardless, even if you end up single, you will not feel very bad about it. And just be mindful that tarot cards does not mean to your life. They are just for a very short period of time. In this case, maybe a month, maybe 2, maximum 3. Rose Kavu asks, Hi Rad, can I please have a card for love? Yes, you can. Three of Swords. You will learn something new, a truth. It will be painful for you, and that's the thing. You need to allow yourself to suffer through it. There is no other way around it. The more you deny it, the longer you will suffer. So this is a prolonging. It can be virtually anything. I don't want to presume, but it will not be pleasant for you, and you should not let your thoughts running wild. The magnitude of the pain will depend of how big you are making it with your own mind. So basically the problem will be just as big as you make it, or you just accept it. If you have to mourn, and after that is over, you will find yourself quite refreshed. Mong Hang Ho asks, what do you see as the most important thing in my life in short term? Page of Pentacles. If this is a relationship question, then this is a new meeting that will create a spontaneous feelings. If this is about career, that's a new opportunity that it will go slowly in the future, and it needs a careful planning. So whatever it is a good thing. It is because it will bring prosperity and a comfort for you. Calandra 16, Hi Rad, please tell me about my love. And there you go, 7 of Swords. Basically you will stand up for yourself, and I don't know if you're single or not, but if you're single, this speaks that you will walk away from someone that wants to be with you. If you're not single, that speaks that you will step on your ground. I will not let your partner rule over you. So basically that's about your love life for now. With this card also speaks that success is very near for whatever you're aiming in your romantically involvement, but you should be quite determined of being deceived. I mean, make sure that you're not deceived by you or by someone else. So don't rush. I will probably answer a couple of more questions, and then I'll end up the stream. Wing Horse asks a card for my current situation with my old love partner. Okay. Five of Cups. A big disappointment. So basically you shouldn't break up. I don't know why you are old actually, but you can't get back together with this one, as there are still something in between you two. As you can see, the 3 cups are fallen. I did set that into the interview, but there are still 2 remaining. So there are still something in between you two. And if you want him, you have to go and take him. Morgan, Jamie, I don't speak for health. I'm not a doctor. Sorry. Crystal Monroe asks, can you answer what the outcome will be from my ex-relationship? Yeah, I will try that. 2 of Wands. And one will try to bring it alive. This will be the outcome. Now the thing is that the one which tries to bring it on again will try to lay down a different perspective of it and try to expand it into a new toward a new thing. So this is about exploring unexplored possibility into the previous relationship you had. So basically it's not over in between you two, but in a different way. Maria Martone asks, would like to know about my love life, thank you. 8 of Wands. And this is about setting your goals higher than they are right now. What I mean is that you can be with someone that you probably think you're not worthy of. Story of my life, eh? So basically, gather your courage, what I can say, and set your aim. Now the thing is that you will have just one possibility, one opportunity to do so, a very good one, and you have to take advantage of it. You need to make it count. It will be something fast, swift, and the outcome will be everyone's guess. It will be a long shot, but you can make it. Just go for it. Okay, guys and girls, I think that was it for my first Tarot Hour stream. I thank you everybody for watching and contributing into it. I actually did plan to be longer, but it's almost 3 a.m. in my place and I'm feeling really sleepy. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support you gave me throughout these 2 months which I'm releasing videos. I do read all of your comments and I do try to take them constructively and improve constantly. So yeah, you expect more from me in the near future, and as always, thank you all for watching and you take care now.